Yo. Hey people. What's good? 1 second, I'm gonna sing in the chat. Oh, it's so glitchy. Okay, hang on. Sorry guys, just 1 second. We're gonna have to freeze these leads really quick because they're just being really not good. But yo, what's good guys? How are you doing? It's good to see everyone. Like I said, in a second I'll be seeing the actual chat and seeing what's going on in there. Alex Jones, what's good? Good to see you. Jack, yo, what's good, Julian? I'm good. Ready after you go. I'm here. Yo, Julian, how are things going? Things are going great, actually. I have this track here I've been working on for a little bit now. I'm about to play it for you guys in a second once this gets done freezing. But yeah, I'm good. How are you guys doing? The song probably sounds nothing like a song you would be used to hearing from me in the beginning here. But you'll see once it drops, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to make well, not trying to. I have made 3 out of the 4 tracks I want to make for this EP, where basically I'm making the style where it's kind of like, it's like tech house, but more of an actual blend of techno and house. I feel like too often, tech house is really just like bassline house, right? It's just house with a nice bass. It's very focused on the bass. But with this style, it's like actually trying to make techno house, actually trying to make a blend between techno and house, and not just kind of glorified house. I mean, nothing wrong with a lot of the tech house that does sound like what I'm describing. It's not as much of a blend of techno and house. But yeah, so this is the last track for this EP. I have 3 tracks already. Like I said, usually I try to make 4. I should probably try to make 5, but I'm gonna do 4. And yeah, this is the last one. Here it is. My reference track along the bottom. I gotta work on that lead. And that's what I got so far. But yeah, I think this could be a pretty tight track. Like I said, this one, I mean, this is definitely with this style, you gotta, it definitely has to be more of a house format. I'd say this would fit more into a house set than it would a straight techno set. But it has a lot of those elements. Listen to the bass and the kick in particular. Obviously, this isn't your standard techno rumble kick by any means, but it's meant to be very similar to that. You know, it's very fat. It's got that really just big, booming low end to it. It hits in a very similar way to a techno kick, while still fitting into a track like this. I want to work on this sound a bit. The
enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up
Oh yeah, there it is. Hi Julian, greetings from Brazil. Miguel, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. See how many people we got in here. Yo! Okay, we have more people in here now. Nice. If you're in here, smash the like button. Let's get as many likes as we have people watching right now. But yeah, good to see you, Miguel. Alex Jones, what do you automate on the master utility? This is really simple. I do this a ton on the streams, and I do this in videos sometimes as well. It's just a little utility here on the master, which just turns the gain down -2. And then what I have going on here is in the brakes. It just turns on, and then when it drops, it turns off. So basically, it's pushing the brakes down -2 dB. And then the drop hits that much harder. It's subtle, and you honestly don't even need to do it necessarily. Like, there's without it. But I do find it makes the drop hit that much harder, so it's like, you know, you gotta do it. What do you guys think of this lead? I was trying to just make something different. I'm gonna unfreeze that as well, because now it seems like it's not being as glitchy. But yeah, this is a pretty simple sound. What it is it's actually just this. Sort of like a standard, you know, lead where we got one oscillator and then we got another one, a fifth, and an octave up. But then I have this little alter way on here, which is a Foreman shifter, so that makes it all work. Versus without it, it's a lot more straight. This is like, I'm not 1,000% on that, but I thought it went well with this style of house. Alright, let's get a crash for here, which I'm gonna reverse. What's going on? Marinas, good to see you. Alex Van Renningen, hello. Sounds like, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was going for, I guess. I mean, not really. But that's the vibe that ended up happening. It's like, I don't know, just kind of was playing with stuff that sounded cool in the key. Like introducing a snake from a basket. I think it's a good vibe, though, because it gives, like, it sets a very particular, like, mood musically, if that makes any sense. Where is this at? It's like, you can't really deny that, you know, it's very, like, I keep using words like really and very, because I can't put my words into, or my thoughts into words, but you get what I'm saying. You made an acoustic studio? No, but dude, I got some foam, so it's less, even though I'm using headphones right now, it doesn't matter, but yeah, there's less reverb in my room now, which is good. Elro vibes. Yeah, I feel that, Attila. Definitely getting that vibe. What's good? PRSD. I'm good. What's good right now is me. There it is, and then let's get the from the beginning.
enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning and think about that person, like throughout the day, you change each other's reality.
Okay, cool. Hold up. I want to hear what that sounds like just going back into the drop.
It could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality.
Woo! Okay. I'm still working on that break though. And let's go to this lead sound. I'm gonna add some chorus to it. I think that's gonna sound good. You can hear how the Foreman shifter just like warps the sound. Hold up, let's give that some automation. There we go. So that's one of those things where, like, you know, when you hear that in the track, you can't exactly tell what it is right away. So that's always good. There's more going on there than it seems like. Because it just sounds like to me, if somebody sent me this and asked, like, how this was made, I would say it's just like some pulse width modulation. But it ain't. This vocal sample that I have, I'll show that to you as well. I pulled this from this one interview with somebody. It's basically this.
It could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's realities.
And then he says, so yeah, it's like that little thing. And then he says, we change each other's realities, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, kind of brings it back to that like cosmic techno type vibe. Like again, trying to keep the techno influence in there. Like, you know, it's not just like a vocal sample that you would hear in most regular house tracks, but something a little bit different.
We change each other's reality. 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 It could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality.
Okay, nice. I still need to work on the vocal sample too. It's pretty dry right now. I could put it on this track. Let's hear what that sounds like.
It could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality. It help you change your life when you wake up every morning.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make this drop here.
We change each other's reality. We change each other. Help you change your life when you wake up every morning. You're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality. Enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality.
Woo! Okay, we cooking today. Hey, Urania official, what's good? Missed you? I missed you guys too, even though the last time I streamed was Saturday. Greetings from South Africa. Camzito, good to see you as always as well, dude. Alright, let's be slapping.
Throughout the day, we change each other's reality.
Ooh, okay, but I need to take this and have it. There we go. Trying to bring in more of that, like, trancey techno influence, like, you know, the kind of stuff that I'm doing in tracks like this. Hold up, I'll show you what I mean. I mean, you guys probably know if you watch all my streams. Here, I'll play you this one. This is a new track. Like this kind of techno. That's so quiet. Where's the break? Yeah, this style of stuff, like the very like I said, trancey type of stuff, kind of bringing that influence in a little bit. Also, not sure what that thing just dinged for. Let me see if I can see it on screen. Omar, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. But yeah, so it's cool to try to bring in a bit of influence of that, because like this starts out. Honestly, this is like a hexagon type lead or something like that, which is not bad, but like obviously not necessarily bringing in a lot of techno influence. But then to bring it over to here and have it sound like that is great. Alright, now we just need to get that sound, and I'm gonna let it like build up a bit. Change my name. Oh yeah, that's right, Urania. I remember your thumbnail, whatever it's called. Well, good to see you. Glad you still came by. Nicholas, hello. Alex, thank you. Lots of energy, yeah. I think I already responded to that one, to be honest. It's really like, whenever I get like super wrapped up in making music, it's very hard to remember which comments I've already replied to. We change each other's reality. But yeah, I'm glad I'm able to like keep the energy going too, like, cause that can be an issue. A lot of times, like if you make cool breaks, or if you try to make a break that's like, you know, super big and epic, it can be easy to make your drops boring, cause it's like, you know, you spend too much time on the break. But in this case, we have a cool break, and I managed to keep the energy going in the drop, so that's good. All right, let's hear what this sounds like.
Help you change your life when you wake up every morning. You're gonna think about that person like throughout the day. You change each other's reality.
Oh, that's so loud. Okay.
Help you change your life when you wake up every morning. You're gonna think about that person like throughout the day. You change each other's reality.
Tips on creating lots of energy in a track. Honestly, it's more like subconscious than you would think. Like, what I mean by this is like, okay, listen to my hi-hats, for example. And I guess, like, the percussion in general. So if you listen to everything that's going on there, it's like, if we made this just, like, let's say this would be, like, just the open hi-hat and the clap. Listen to how much energy that has. As compared to this, with everything. So it's like, you know, stuff like that. It's like just making sure like every element is working together to create this energy, and not just like you're getting the energy from one or two things, if that makes any sense. It's like everything is working together for this one big goal of making a big track. So that's what you need to aim for more so than like just adding energy, if that makes any sense. And also, I mean, a lot of the energy is really just in the high end too. It's like that's why we use all these white noise risers. And that's also why when you're in the club and one of those goes off, that's why people start cheering when that comes, because that's where the energy is. So it's just like that, yeah, it's just like that. And it's also, I mean, listen to this synth here. And then here. It's like it's more hype at that one point, literally just because of the fact that it's playing higher notes there as well. So, you know, just think about stuff like that. Let's keep working with this lead. As Alex said, maybe add another response sometimes instead of the siren. And he's right. Alright, yeah, that's a bit better. Again, like, just kind of adding more stuff to the sound as we go is a great way to add more energy. Favorite go-tos for writing techno from scratch? It's a good question. I mean, kind of depends what style of techno you're trying to make. Also, what do you mean by go-tos? Like, go-to presets, go-to sample packs? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Alright, I want to hear this track from start to finish again. Let's do that. How to make a break with drums and synths while still maintaining the energy. Yeah, I'll talk about that in terms of this actually in a sec.
It can be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's reality.
Oh no, what happened with the hi-hats there? Ah, okay, problem solved. Okay, cool. I like how it's like kind of going back and forth between techno elements and house elements too. Like this, having two sirens going, bow, 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 that's like really, that's like really like groovy house vibes. But then this synth is like what I would use in a techno track or something like this. I mean, definitely has like a very dark techno vibe to it as well. Cool. Where'd you get the vocal? YouTube? Yeah, I got it from this interview that I was watching with this one producer. It's like this part. He was talking about
it could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning, you're gonna think about that person. Like throughout the day, we change each other's realities.
It's like he was talking about some person that he made songs for, and like I think they had like a falling out or something. But he was talking about like
it could be your worst enemy, but if they did something to help you change your life, when you wake up every morning,
I just thought it was a cool vocal sample, and I wanted something long for the break as well, because I never did these kind of vocal samples where it's like a longer kind of speech. I always have the ones where it's just like a short little phrase. So thought it was cool. All right, well, this sounds pretty tight. Let's hit save on this. I wonder how many submissions I have. I'll probably pull this up soon. Let's see how many we got. I think I might only have like one right now. Alright, well, yeah, if you guys want to send a track through, all the info is in the description. Also, you guys may have seen in the title of the stream, I have an EP coming out on Wednesday. I'll give you guys a quick preview of it. But yeah, got a new EP coming out Wednesday on Reload Black Label. Really excited for this one. It's already been available on whatever it's called, Beatport, for a minute now. But it's going to be available on all streaming services and all that kind of stuff on Wednesday. If you've been watching my socials, you know you've heard of this EP. But I'll play you some tracks from it. Gotta go through the folder here and find them. Alright, here's this track. This one's pretty tight. Was that Big Z? No, it's not an influence, or it's not a sample from Big Z. Hey, but shout out Big Z. Alright, that's about as much as you're hearing because I'm trying to keep that break safe for when it actually releases. Here's another track. And here's the title track, which is coming. This one's already been out for a minute, so not really trying to hide that one. But yeah, Phantom Thieves EP coming out, Reload Black Label on Wednesday, 7/17. Really excited for you guys to hear this one and to have it on streaming services and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. I mean, I haven't put out a lot of music since I started this channel, and now here we are. I got real music coming out, so yeah, that's about all the monologue I have to say about that one. But yeah, okay, so let's pull up these submissions here. I'm gonna close all these tabs. Probably should have done that before the stream. Alright, so Peter killed. Hey, thank you very much, dude. Did I save this as well? Yeah, I did. Alright. Cool. So this first one is gonna be from, I guess we're gonna find out who this one is gonna be from. I'm hoping that one's gonna get played by some solid DJs too. Sweet. Thank you, Skate Alex. Alright, we got some submissions. Cool. So, this first one is from Jorge Magana. Again, if I'm saying your name wrong, really apologize. I am American as fuck. Wouldn't consider it a remix, but I took the vocals from this Fiat track and just to put it over my track before finding. Yeah, dude, that's a great way to do it. Definitely no, nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to like get an idea because a lot of times when you hear a vocal sample on a track, it's easy to get caught up in just like what the vocal sample is saying. But if you add like if you have like a reference, you can kind of hear and see like, okay, the reason why it works in their track is because it's like, you know, it's big, it's got maybe some small reverb on it, it's got some kind of fattening to it. Like, you kind of see a little bit more of the process when you do it this way. So I actually recommend doing this for everybody. Okay, you're in the set pin. Haba Baba, good to see you. Franco 1275 French. Thank you, dude. Good to see you as well. Don't think I've shown it yet. Oh, here we go. Kick hits pretty hard, bro. Right off the bat. Sorry, it sounded pretty hard so far. Let me hear some of monitor. Yeah, that kick is huge. Must have saved the day. Hey, maybe that's why I'm saying that is because you did it my way. Nah, but this kick sounds full. Waste wisely. Think it's in a donation, dude. Woo! I'll be 4 years up next. Like that pad too. Okay, yeah, and the pacing is good as well. Like, this is like some critique I think I was giving to somebody. It might have been you, to be honest, in the last stream. But it was like, you need to pace your tracks out right. Like, if you just dive straight into everything right at the beginning of the track, it's not really going to be that smooth. It's going to be kind of like, it's just not going to feel right. It's going to feel like it's all happening too quick and it's going to be too overwhelming. But you've done a pretty good job here. Of kind of like building into it slowly, you know? But yeah, this kick is solid. Hi-hats sound fat. The hi-hats could maybe be a bit stronger, like... It's one of those things where I feel like if I listen to this next to like a track, like if I tried to mix this into another track, the kick will be good, but the hi-hats could definitely use a bit more hi-hats. They have the fatness, but they need that like... kind of area to them. As you can tell by my hand motion. Bradley, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Woo! If you can get a vocal sample that's like got the same energy to it, this track would be perfect.
Keep the funk.
Oh. That's hard, bro. Yeah, I'm good. Good seeing all you guys. Streaming for you. Okay, Jorge, this track, very big. The biggest advice I would give you is I'd love if you could somehow tease that synth like earlier. Like, if you could bring in like, even if it was just going like, du-du-du-du, you know, at the start of every like 4 bars or something like that at a certain point, or maybe you could tease like the pattern, like have it come in at the end of a little stretch of time, you know? Cause you have a pretty solid track here, dude. It's just, I would love to hear this sooner, really. It's really good. I honestly wouldn't even be against like having like that whole riff playing maybe in this part or something. And then you just kind of find a way to make it more interesting when you get to hear it. Like, yeah, I mean, this one's really good. The other advice I'll give you is, like I said, really pay attention to that bright high end on your hi-hats. Like, even if you just get something like this is actually what I will do a lot of the times to solve this issue. Is like, so you have your hi-hats now that have a lot of fatness to them. But then if you get, like, something like this, or this, where you can just hear that really bright high end. I'm trying to find another one in here. Nah, well, like, yeah, this one. You know, just put that on top of your hi-hats. There you go, you're gonna get that brightness brought back in. And it's just one of those things where it's like, just kind of getting the professionalism there. Because you have a really fat kick here. It's a great kick. And everything else sounds really good. It's just those hi-hats need that little bit of bright high end. So, only 2 pieces of critique for this one. Work on the high end and the hi-hats, and use that synth riff sooner. Other than that, cool track, man. Thank you for singing that one through. Alright, this next one is from Waste Wisely. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that one. Let's hear this. Gateway Drug. Oh, this one sounded pretty fat, too. You guys are not trying to have me tell you your kicks need to be fatter today. Huh.
Thanks for introducing me to this.
This one's sounding pretty solid so far. Let me hear this on the monitor. Okay. So I feel like your kick could maybe blend better to your kick here.
Oh yeah.
Or your kick could blend better to your bass, I mean to say. Sense of trappy, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Monkey moves.
I like the vocal in this break here.
So how long does it take? I'm feeling on fire. I like it. I'm feeling on fire. Painful. I'm feeling on fire. I like it. I'm feeling on fire. Painful. I'm feeling on fire. I like it. I'm feeling on fire. Painful. I'm feeling on fire. I like it. I'm feeling on fire. Painful. I'm feeling on fire. I like it. I'm feeling on fire. Painful. I'm
Also like
feeling on
that
fire.
278. Pretty sure that was a Fiacre remix, bruh. Okay, this one's alright, or it's not alright. I mean, it's pretty well produced. Like I said, I think that your kick and your bass could blend together better to really get the like full sound like you want and to really make it sound proper. I also think that like, you know, it's just a little bit too repetitive for me now. Like it's repeating a lot of the same stuff over and over, and a lot of the stuff that it's repeating over and over is really simple too. Like the bass line, like that kind of stuff. Like it's good, but yeah, like Skate Alex too in the chat just said seems a little like it's going nowhere. That's the best way I could put it. It feels like it's going nowhere.
I like it.
It's like, yeah, you could just have an endless loop of underneath these drums, and like people are gonna dance to it. But it needs to go somewhere. It needs to take you to, you know, it's like, think of it this way, right? When you're making tech house, when you're making house, when you're making techno, you're trying to make music that is going to stand really well on its own, but also it's going to fit into a DJ set. And in a DJ set, the purpose of each track is to carry it along to the next place, right? Like, you know, if you're just going to be in the same place the whole way through of, like, kind of the same idea, it's not really, it's like, there's no reason to put this in the mix because it's just going to be the same. Like I said, it's like, you know, you're just on the same tip that you were on 5 minutes ago before you played the song. So that's what I work on, trying to make it go somewhere. And that doesn't mean, you know, make it go from one, like make it two different songs in one. But it's like, I mean, a good example would be like what I was doing with this. Like, you know, we have this part, which for some reason not playing. And then we have this part. It's like you can clearly tell it's the same track. It's not like it's just two completely different ideas, but it's going somewhere. It's building into something. And that's not to say, I mean, I'm so amazing or anything. I'm just saying, like, I know how to do this. And I know, like, the theory behind it. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, thank you for singing that one through wisely. Good track. Definitely, I would just keep working on it, keep building it up. Alright, this next one is from Peter Kildertoff. Also, thank you for the donation as well. Crayish. That's the name of the song. I don't know why I said it in that accent. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. I got signed to a label based out of Seattle. I'm going for the solid groove raw type of vibe. I feel that. All dog stuff. Yo, this is tight, Kill Talk. I like how it's like started out like this pretty solid little trap beat, and then like you get to this point and it's just like it just gets completely mixed up. Alright, yeah, man. This one's cool. I would turn this into a full track because you have a really cool idea here. It's only 1 minute and 43 seconds. This is tight. If you could get somebody rapping over that, that'd be really cool as well. Or like some kind of vocals. Anyway, thank you for singing that one through. This next one is from Henry. Scratch the other submission. Can you do this one? Yes, I can. I'm honestly not familiar with Lost Dogs, so that could have just been a rip-off of Lost Dogs, and I wouldn't know, but it sounded pretty original. Send it to JPEG Mafia. That'd be sick. He'd probably think that was too EDM. I like where the piano's going here so far. I was just working on a track like this earlier for some ghost production stuff. Donate to get feedback? No. But if you donate, you will get to skip the line and you get more detailed feedback. I'll listen through your whole track and like actually, you know, not just like say a few things, but really give you detailed feedback. Yeah, this one's sounding pretty solid so far. The thing I'll say is like it's a bit dry. It works well once you have this stuff coming in. I mean, it still needs to be more like brought to life. But like here, it's just kind of flat sounding. Lush. Yeah, definitely some pretty lush vibes coming off of this one. I like that synth too. Getting really Bonobo vibes from it. Yo, Wesley, thank you for the donation. Not sure why it didn't just come up on the screen, but thank you. This break is nice, but it kind of loses the energy. What up, people? Frankie, good to see you. Nice lead would be good here. Yeah, I feel. Definitely needs like something more. Let's hear where the drop goes. Yeah, you have some good ideas here in London 97. Henry. I think like you just need to bring it to life a bit more. Like I kind of know because like I said, I was working on a track very, very similar to this earlier today, but it's like your shakers aren't quite there. They're not really that balanced. I'm just hearing that one shaker, that one like mid-range shaker. I need some more like high-end stuff. I feel like the kick needs to be more like hard and more just like textured as well. It's just kind of but I love for it to be like, I'm not saying like make it hit really, really hard like a techno or a tech house kick, but it's like just give it more life than this. Overall, you have a good idea here, dude. You just need to keep working on it. Anyway, thank you for sitting down. This next one is from Chad. Let's hear this. Fly.mp3. We're in Techno City. The lost city of Techno. Alright, there it is. Hello, Julian. Rich Era. Yo, what's up? You are probably the closest person to me in the stream right now. Although I could be wrong. There could be somebody from you who's like outside my house right now. Oh yeah, this one is cool, but it definitely needs some work. Like, the kick isn't really quite there. It's like, the kick doesn't really sound that focused, you know? When you get to this part and you have all these elements playing, you need the kick to be so strong in its sort of like main ranges. So the low end, the low, not like low mids, but like, you know, 100 hertz, that range. Maybe like some mid-range for some punch. You need that, even with all these elements playing, to come through. So, yeah, it's like you're not really hearing that stuff. So that's what I mean. You just need to make that stuff stronger in the kick. You need to make the other elements cleaner as well. Your hi-hats sound kind of dull. Like, to be honest with you, this just sounds like an hour or two worth of work. Like, you just need to keep working on it, keep taking it to the next level. Try sampling a kick and putting it underneath yours and seeing like where the discrepancies are. Where in LA do you live? I was there too. Yeah, well, I live in an area that is not super expensive. I mean, it could definitely be cheaper, but it's not that bad. The thing about like the LA expensive lifestyle is like, when you first get here, or when you don't live here and you look at it, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like, how do these people afford this? But then when you get here and you kind of like figure it out and you get like into that like world, I feel like it's kind of just like, I don't know, not that crazy. Like, it is a little expensive, but that's why you work hard. That's why I work hard. Yo, my man just came to say that I'm really glad to see it. Thank you very much just for your ears. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm blessed that they wanted to take these tracks. Hi, Bill, good to see you. Always problem with me making a good kick, but we'll try to work. Yeah, like I said, if you sample a kick and put it underneath yours and just go back and forth, you'll kind of see it. It's the same thing as like using a reference track. No problem, Chad. Alright, this next one is from Diego. Hi, I'm 14 years old from Chile, and I'm starting to produce. Let me know what you think. Let's hear it.
I'll tell you what I know. I know that, in fact, too many kids that begin with pot end up with heroin. I know that if you drink, you suffer a loss of judgment if you drink excess. But I also know that judgment returns when you sober up. I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I know. I know kids that begin with pot end up with heroin.
This is not bad.
If you drink, you suffer a loss of judgment. But I also know that judgment returns when you sober up.
definitely think you can take the kick and make it fatter. And the drums. It's like,
I know turns when you sober up.
yeah, this is a nice little snippet. And I like this track, nice bass line, all that, but I would try to fatten up the kick, make your kick hit harder. And it's like, it just needs to be more on top of the mix. But definitely a pretty solid little idea there. Yeah, just keep working on it, dude. You're onto something. This next one here is from Lucian. Not so long ago I did this. Any feedback would be appreciated. Let's hear it. Ah, some minimal. I haven't heard any minimal yet today. Yeah, this is pretty fat. Move along a little more. This is kind of similar to what I was saying with that other track where it's like, this one is less so, but you can definitely do something new with these same elements. Like, what if you like took that little chord step, that one, and like, you know, have it add another stab, an octave up or something like that at some point. Like, just kind of mix it up. I feel like you can use a bit of that. Julian, drum coat lover, good to see you. Moving out. Cool track. I will just keep working on it. Keep bringing it to life because, Lucian, I mean to say, because you have a cool one on here, on your hands here. You just gotta keep bringing it to life. All right, this next one is from Aris. Fun reggaeton track. Sent this a few days earlier. Oh, okay, nice. Well, now you can check it out. Fun reggaeton track. Worked on with friends a few days ago. There's some shitty Dutch lyrics in the verses, and the chorus is without lyrics. I'm still saying very sloppy, so don't pay much attention to the vocals. I especially would like to hear what you think about the production. Alright, let's hear it. Just sent you this one song preview. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably put that markup. Yawning. Love the name of this one. That'll definitely be very easy to search on Spotify. Oh, what are you doing, bro?
En we zitten in een zwembad. De nacht wacht, maar het is er geen Rembrandt. Weet je nog, gisteren toen ik klem zat. Maar nu zijn we vrij. Check nou hoe de zon ondergaat. En het is nog steeds 23 graden. En we chillen hier, en we willen bier. Want de zomer staat eindelijk aan.
Ik lig in een leeg zwembad. Diploma C, doe het zonder zwembad. En ik doe een flip, en ik doe een dip. Maar het blijft zo leeg als wat. En als ik naar je toekomst ga, met die jak gaan we samen op pad. Ik verlies mijn grip, neem nog een sip. Zonder jou.
Voor de pa-pa-pa.
Pa-da-ba-pa-da-da. Pa-da-ba-pa-da-pa.
I think the drums just need to be fattened up a bit. They just sound like a bit too
Missie, op het noorderband, zoen met mijn matties. Chillen lekker, negeer
It's Dutch, yeah.
al die chappies. Doe een dansje in de club met die chickies. Drink een bier.
Yeah, I would love to just have the kick and like those shakers and all the percussion be a bit
Uit mijn
fatter.
fles, fuck die blikkies. Ja, het is al laat. T-Rex.
Supersaurus. Voor de pa-pa-pa.
Pa-da-ba-pa-da.
Other than that, I mean, I would just add more like intricate details. I feel like with this style of stuff, when I hear it, it needs to be very simple, but with a lot of like nuance. So what that means is, you know, just try and you know, work with the instrumental. Make it not just like the chords and the drums, but maybe like the drums and I mean you have the bass in there as well, but like, you know, maybe the drums and the bass and the chords and then just do more with it, like those little kind of things. More of that kind of stuff. I'm not an expert on this kind of stuff, but yeah. All right, this next one is from Philippe. Let's hear this. Hi, Julian. Here's my submission. Started producing for some time now on FL Studio. Learned a lot more. You think I should change to Ableton? And please tell me why. I would say just use whatever you're good with, honestly. Should choose. Yeah, exactly what Phil said. So being from Latino America, not. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely like, to me, what I was getting from that is like, you know, at this point, like reggaeton is such a big sound and it's so popular across the world that it's like, there's a lot of people making stuff that is influenced by it, I suppose, more so than like it's all fitting into that genre. Please come through nice, like a better techno. Nah, it's not really, like I said, like, I mean, you could just make, it's more like the amount of hours you put into it. Like, I mean, if you're really comfortable with FL Studio, then just get really good at making techno in FL Studio. That's all I can tell you, really. Ooh, this is some juicy percussion there. that would be not the most exciting thing in the world. Really considering especially Ableton workflow looks way better. I mean, if you feel like using Ableton is more comfortable for you, but like I said, it's like a lot of times, to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of people are making excuses, like saying like, oh, I'm not using blank, so I can't make good music. Versus like, if you really just buckle down with the one DAW that you're already using, you would eventually get good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would eventually be able to make professional tracks. Like, nobody who is at the point of being able to make professional tracks is like, oh, maybe I should switch to Ableton now, or maybe I should switch to FL Studio or something. It's like, no, you just kind of lock down with one thing and get really good with it. Thanks for the feedback, Jordan. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, this one's off to a cool start. Then we get some nice vibes off this one. That's what I was thinking too. This is a pretty good track, Phil. Only thing I'll say, and perhaps this is that style of techno, you don't really have any breaks. Like, just like that. And that, but like, you need some parts where there isn't the kick, maybe. I'm not saying go into a big like trancy kind of thing with a bunch of synths, but you know, just some kind of a break so it's not just like all the one part. But yeah, thanks for saying that one through. This next one is from Franco. So it's just an idea, it's not mixed properly, I know, but just want to share something anyway. I hope you're good. Thank you, I hope you're good. 5 months ago. Oh, cool artwork. There's no breaks, it's good that way. Hey, no problem, Phil. Nice break there. Alright, this one's pretty good, Frank. The only thing I'll say is I think you could clean it up a little bit. And when I say clean it up, I really mean make things more focused. Like, if you listen, a lot of the synths are clashing with the hi-hats. Like, it's kind of all happening in a similar range. And as a result, you're not really getting the best of either of them. You're just getting, like, this blend of high-end. I would try to focus it more. Make your synths more focused on a particular range. And make your hi-hats more focused on a particular range. And try to not have there be so much intermingling between them. You know, just kind of clean it up. Like I said, focus the track. Oh, that's the other thing I'll say. I do like these breaks and these parts. So you have the more like ethereal stuff in here. I would take the kick and work on it as well. Your kick is off to a good start, but it could definitely hit a bit harder. And just be stronger in the mix. But yeah, other than that, this is a great idea for a track. Definitely very solid. I would just keep working on it and keep focusing the sound. This next one here is from Sean. Hey, thank you very much for the donation, man. Sorry if I missed it. Winner by Nappy. That's what I'm getting to.
Am Nachmittag werden die hohen Wolkenfelder dann langsam dichter. Zwischen Basel und Balkon. Tiefstwärts liegen bei rund 14 bis 10 Grad.
Yo, this guy raves,
der
man.
0 Grad Grenze schon gefährlich nah. Bei 2 Grad wird es schon richtig satt. Der Sonntag der startet dann stellenweise mit dicken Nebel, bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken.
I feel the vibe here.
Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall trocken.
Something wrong with translating.
Bleibt aber überall trocken.
Yeah, this one. I'm not so sure about it.
Bleibt aber überall trocken. Bleibt aber überall. Bleibt aber überall trocken.
Like, I feel what you're trying to do here, but I feel like you could just make it. Like, right now it just feels like dum dum dum. There's not really a lot to it. It's very simple.
Blieb trocken. Blieb trocken. Blieb trocken. Blieb trocken.
I definitely work on the kick as well. Try EQing it. Honestly, this kick is not necessarily like the worst. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but I feel like you could actually make it a bit better if you just EQ'd it and just cut out like a lot of that low mid range. You know, make the low end and the high end more focused. Reed is running out of the track. He's jumping out of the track, yeah. Yeah, dude, like overall, I would just keep working on this one. You have an idea. You just need to bring it to life a bit more. Alright, this next one is from Marco. Also, I got a donation from... Yo, Madi, good to see you. I got a donation from New Era DJ Store. Thank you very much. Not sure why it didn't ding, but appreciate that one. I'm not sure which of the submissions is you, but if you let me know, I'll play yours next. But yeah, let's hear this one from Marco. You rock your inner. All of you rock. Yo, Marco, this one is not bad, dude. Like, this is actually a pretty solid little track. I liked when this came in. You're a DJ star? Oh, yeah, Rich Era. Okay. Well, thank you, man. I will play yours next. But yeah, Marco, like, this one isn't the worst. That sounded bad. This one is good. Like, I think you have a good idea here. Turn it into a full track. Get this as a reference. Get the arrangement. Get it sounding like really full and professional. Because, yeah, this one's off to a really good start. I can definitely see that being a tight track. Alright, this next one is from Rich Era. Let's hear this. This is the first part of the track. And thanks for your tech tutorial. I got some ideas to come up with this. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. No problem, man. Let's hear it. One missing a bit of low end. Feel that.
Put some. Catch up.
This is a cool little groove here.
Put some. Catch up. Put some.
Like, I'm definitely feeling this one. You can maybe, like, clean it up a little though.
Put some ketchup on that bitch. 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 Put some on that bitch.
Yeah, like, okay, Rich, this one is tight. You have a good idea here. It's very catchy.
What's up?
But your sounds just need to be a bit stronger. The kick isn't quite hitting hard enough.
Catch up.
You know, the clap isn't hitting quite hard enough. The hi-hats are good. They could use a bit more high-end to them. It just has, like, that feeling where everything's just, like, a little bit too soft. Like, it sounds like something's just a little off. And
what's up? Catch up.
yeah, so if you just took this and kind of cleaned it up a bit. And make it more focused. The arrangement is messy, yeah. Is there more to the track? I guess not. Well, yeah, overall, Rich, not bad. I'll just keep working on it. You know, put this as a reference track. Try to bring it to life. Really bad. I don't think it's that awful. The thing is that the vocal is a little crazy, but that, to me, is a good thing. Because it's like, think about how many people are commenting about this now. Like, if this was just like a normal, like, say that was just a vocal sample of somebody going like, hey, Techno. Or something like that. That, like, nobody would bat their eyes at. Like, it's just kind of like, okay, cool. Like, it works, but it's not that exciting. But this, you know, it made you say something. So, there's something to that. Alright, well, thank you for that donation. And thank you for sending that one through, Rich. This next one is from Dean. Hey, man, still working on this. Which thing so far? Gotta fix some automation still and add some more. Nice, let's hear it. Hey, Rich, if there's one thing I've been learning lately, it's don't listen to the haters. Because the people who like you, it may not seem like it, but their voices are louder. Well, yeah, no problem. Dean, this one is a bit better than it sounded last time. Your kick is definitely fatter. Skip to the break. Everyone loves catch up, so that vocal will definitely work. Okay, yeah, Dean, this one definitely getting better. Your kick still doesn't have that texture to it, though. Like, wow, this is embarrassing. Like, you know, I mean, I could really play any techno track and show you this. Like, Let me just go to like Techno Bunker. Like, let's play this track. This is pretty cool. So like, you hear how the kick, it has like, it's not just that it's like got the low end to it, but it also has some texture on top of it. So it's like, you know, it's not just, but it's like it's really got an attack to it. So that's what yours is missing. You're getting there a little bit with the fatness. You can still make it fatter and stronger, but you need that hit to your kick. And not even just that, but like this kick's a good example of it. Again, it's just the texture there. That's what you need to work on. Add some subtle filter movements. Yeah, that would be good if you had like a low pass filter, just sort of slowly opening and closing on the amen break. That'd be tight. Skrillex is amazing. He is. I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now if it wasn't for hearing Skrillex's music back in the day. But, and I'm sure many other American young 20-year-olds now would be saying the same thing. But like, yeah, so with this one, dude, you just need to work on it, you know, bring it to life a bit more, make the cake fatter, give it more texture, and yeah, try some filter automations on that break on the amen break as well. Alright, this next one is from Naughty. Let's hear this. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. Omega. What's the cheapest monthly rate to get all sample files? If you're talking about on my Patreon, if you subscribe to the $10 one, you get half of the project in sample files, and if you subscribe to the $20 one, you get all of them. And if you subscribe to the $15 one, you get in between half and all of them. Thanks for the feedback. No problem, Dean Casey. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. If you think you can share some good drum kick package, I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, this one's cool. It's a bit boring though. Like, you have a groove down with the kick and the bass, and with that like droning synth that's sort of morphing over top of it. I like how that's building there. But I'd love to hear something more. Like a simple ARP over top of all this. Yeah, this one's cool. Honestly, it's just kind of aimless. It's like, this lead just comes in out of nowhere. You should start teasing that sooner. You have something more during here. I'd also work on the kick and try to get a kick that still has that same attack, but has a bit more of like a body to it. But yeah, I think we're seeing that one through. Julian, when you compare with another track for if I'm working on a track and okay, well, I get what you're saying. Like, if you compare it to another track, and the reference track has mastering and your track doesn't have mastering, isn't it an unfair comparison? And the answer to that question is no, because you really want your track to sound as good as a mastered track, even without mastering. Mastering is just in the most pure form if you really are the ideally the best producer in the world. The only mastering you should need to do is just the volume at the end, getting the volume up to 0 dB and making sure it doesn't clip. But other than that, you want to get it as close as you possibly can without mastering. Alright, anyway, this one is from... Oh, okay, well, track was not found. Must have been a messed up link. But yeah, Moritz, gee, if you send that one through again, I will definitely play it. Alright, I already played that one. The next one is from James Poole. New 303 bass track, man, early stages, but any early thoughts? Need some more ear candy, automation, and general fattening. Nice, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, sound is that. I like big hi-hat. It's been no problem, buddy. Yeah, this is a very big hi-hat. That's something I was working on with this track, was like trying to get... like a big hi-hat like that, so I feel it. This is loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Alright, cool 303. Sounds more like an acid house 303 than like a super hard type thing you'd hear like I'm on a run set or something. But that's good. Yeah, it's really cool too, the synth riff that the 303 is playing. 303 could use more automation though. I'd love to hear more ear candy in this part. Like, the way I did this in my track, for example, is like if you listen, you know, I have stuff like this. You know, or like the vocal sample comes in right here. Stuff like that. I'd work on that. Try and give it more like extra kind of stuff like that. To add life to the track. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like summery, energetic vibes from this. This is a good track, dude. I would just clean it up a little. You know, work maybe on, like I said, giving that 303 some more automation, more ear candy. Maybe the drums, like the kick in particular, could be a bit stronger as well. You have a really good foundation here. You just need to keep working on it because it's close. Like, it's almost there. All right. Okay, cool. Now more she sent through the link. Nice. Let's hear it. Warehouse. These hi-hats are cool. They're really nice. I like the timbre. I still think that your kick could be fatter though. Even just like turned up louder. Like your kick, it just isn't quite hitting. It honestly sounds like it's being compressed a little bit underneath the hi-hat. It's like you are compressing them together and the hi-hats are taking over. Jordan, can you talk about how you got your tracks on Spotify? Well, I've never released anything independent, so I just signed my tracks to labels and they handle it. Three is nice. Can maybe give it a bit more like crunch though. And also, I'd love to hear like the hi-hats keep going into this part. Like if you had like a underneath everything, that would really bring it to life and give the energy just more in this part. Yeah, okay. In fact, overall, not a bad track. I just keep working on it, keep getting the mix stronger, making the whole thing sound better and fatter. And yeah, so that is going to be it for the stream, guys. I love you all. It's been really good seeing you guys. Thank you to everyone who came through and commented. Thank you to everybody who came through and donated as well. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, new video tomorrow. New EP coming Wednesday. Really, really excited for that one, guys. And yeah. Love you all. Thank you for the support. As always, peace.